Morning. David, it's the police. Hello. We need to come and speak to you.
Oh, yes, come.
When David Fuller was arrested for double murder, no one could imagine the other crimes he'd been committing.
Seize the drawer, pull the drawer out, put it in the bag.
Yeah, you just want the whole lot done
I'll
like
have the
that?
whole lot. Yep. I'll have that one as well.
But computer files discovered in his house showed he'd filmed himself raping corpses in the hospital mortuary where he worked as a maintenance supervisor.
Are they ones he's taken?
Well, why does that person look dead?
The question since has been how could he have got away with it for 15 years? The answer came today: multiple failings.
Senior management of the Trust had been aware of problems with the running of the mortuary from as early as 2008. But there is little evidence that effective action was taken to remedy these issues or that the Trust board paid any attention to the mortuary. Had his colleagues, managers and senior leaders been more curious, it is likely that he would have had less opportunity to offend.
The inquiry found Fuller accessed the mortuary at Maidstone Hospital 444 times in 1 year alone, and this went unquestioned. He often gave non-credible reasons. The Trust's policy was he could do so unaccompanied, even though national guidelines said the opposite. Azra Kamal was one of more than 100 victims. They ranged in age from 9 to 100 years old. Azra's mother, Nevras, can't understand why the Trust's chief executive, Miles Scott, hasn't already resigned.
Miles Scott needs to take responsibility, and the board, for failing their own government guidelines, for lack of curiosity, for allowing my daughter and many other victims, mothers, aunties, daughters, sisters, grannies, to be repeatedly abused.
The inquiry found other failings, bodies left out of fridges overnight against regulations. The Trust chief executive apologised to the families and added this.
Clearly there's some important lessons for us here. Now, we've made many changes at our hospital since Fuller's offending came to light, and I'm confident that our mortuary today is safe and secure.
Are you going to consider your position? Are you going to resign?
No. NHS England expect me to implement the recommendations of Sir Jonathan's report.
His actions were unthinkable, but today's report says if access was better monitored, CCTV installed, if there hadn't been what the inquiry called a persistent lack of curiosity, Fuller could have been stopped. Jason Farrell, Sky News.